To me, it seems like the sports bill has more ambiguity, or the issue has more ambiguity than other issues.
For me, it doesn't. I mean, I do make distinctions in terms of number of people impacted and how. And so if you have a limited amount of resources, like at the end of the day, we're prioritizing our lawsuits over the healthcare bans than over the sports ban. But I think the sports conversation is a very, sort of important pivot in this moment, because I think there was this sense that there was ambiguity. It was exploited. This is where the explosion happens, is over the sports conversation.
What do you mean the explosion?
The explosion.
People feel the most.
No, the explosion of the bills, the progress, is because they start to make progress on sports, and it leads the way to what we see today. It's a direct line from suggesting that there are legitimate debates to be had over trans people's bodies and over trans people's ability to go to school and participate in school on equal terms as their peers, to the medical care bans, and the same people are having them. At the end of the day, I was an athlete in women's sports. I know exactly how little people care about women's sports. I know exactly how little these Republican legislatures care about women's sports. And so to me, it was a disingenuous conversation. It was a conversation also steeped in anti-Blackness globally and here in the United States about who is a woman, and what people understand a woman to be is a white cis woman, and that is who is being sort of held up in those conversations. The explosion happens with, I think it's fueled by the center-left media, and a lawsuit that happens in Connecticut over Connecticut's inclusive policy that demonizes my two clients, two young Black girls who had, I would say, a middling amount of success in high school track and field, got 0 scholarship offers, were facing a world as Black trans women, and all of the discrimination attendant to it. They became the focus of this conversation. Both of them quit track, and the white cis girls that started that lawsuit, represented by Alliance Defending Freedom, went on to compete in Division I collegiate track, while my clients gave up the sport that they loved. And so I think that, and there's a long history of this, sex testing in sport. If you look at the history going back 100 years, it was to first police women out of sports altogether, then to police Black women, and particularly Black and brown women from the global South, out of international sport. And that is what this legacy is.